Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This week I wanted to show you guys some of my favorite hairstyles I'm going to be rocking all summer long to keep your hair out of your face and off your neck and keeping you nice and cool this summertime. I especially think that these rock for Disney World and Universal and the theme parks because it just keeps you cool throughout the day when you're super hot at the parks and sweaty and icky. And I also added some little touches of magic here and there to make your hairstyles more fun. So I hope you guys love this video. I'm going to be showing you 4 hairstyles. The first one is space buns, my latest obsession. Then it's going to be French braids, which are super easy to do, and I am excited to show you guys them if you don't know how to do them. Then I'm going to show you the braided ponytail, and then my personal favorite, which I'm going to be wearing after this video today, which is the princess braid, as I so affectionately call it. But anyway, these are all super easy. They take probably less than 5 minutes each, so I hope that you guys like them. I hope that this helps you pick some hairstyles for the park. I also find that these are relatively easier to wear ears in. Not really the space buns, but I have other ways to show your Disney style with the space buns, which I will show you guys. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button down below for more Disney and summer and fun videos from my channel. And yeah, let's talk about hair. So before we jump into the hairstyles themselves, this is my natural hair. It has like a natural wave to it. So if you have a different texture, it might come out a little bit different for you, but I think all these hairstyles are pretty universal for everybody. I think anybody can do them. And what I do is when I get out of the shower, I brush my hair while it's still wet, and then I put in either a little bit of coconut oil or this stuff, which is called coconut oil nutrient rich curl cream from Oleology. I got this from TJ Maxx. I was planning to do, you know, the TikTok videos where it's like, I think my hair might actually be curly, and they brush their hair and then like use some kind of product like this and then put it in a plop and then it's super curly. I kind of want to do that and see if my hair really is curly, because I think it might be. But this stuff is so good. It smells so good and it feels so hydrating for my hair. It's paraben free. It defines and enhances curls and conditions and reduces frizz, which I definitely find to be true because I feel like my hair has been so frizzy recently. So I love this stuff. Like I said, I got it from TJ Maxx, but I don't know where to buy it. I would guess Oleology maybe has a website, but I use that. And then I also think if you're going to Disney, this is a great product to have, which is glitter hairspray. I think topping off any of these hairstyles with glitter hairspray makes them especially fun for the theme parks, because it's like, where else can you wear them with a little bit of pixie dust? You know what I mean? So I think that this is super fun. Besides that, all you need for this tutorial, all these tutorials, is just bobby pins and extra hair ties. And that's pretty much it. I have some other little thingamabobs here, like little Disney bows, which I got from Hot Topic. And then there's just these plain bows. So you can go crazy with it, or a flower crown, or just like simple headbands. I want to order some Disney headbands, so if you know any cool Etsy shops, let me know in the comments down below. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started with the first hairstyle.
So the first thing I'm going to do is brush out my hair to make sure there's no knots and it's as smooth as possible. Then I'm going to go in and part my hair. You can part your hair whichever way you like. I part my hair to the side, but I am going to go down the middle in the back and separate that as evenly as possible to both sides. I did do this tutorial for my 50th anniversary look, so I'll have that link up above if you want to check that out. But I'm basically just pulling everything up as high as I can get it on my head, and then I'm going to secure that with an elastic. You can use whatever kind of hairband you would like to use. And just making a little ponytail. Sorry, I've got the sniffles. But just making a little ponytail, and then I'm going to repeat the process with the other side. Once I have both ponytails secured, I usually pull it a little bit to make sure that it is even on both sides. This one ended up being a little too low, so I ended up readjusting it and taking it completely out. So it might take a couple tries to get it completely right, but I try to make it as evenly as possible as I can. After I like where they're sitting, I start to pull some pieces out. I feel like it gives it a little more feminine look, and then I twist the hair around the ponytail and then give it another little securement with an elastic. So I'm doing that here. Don't worry if it's pretty messy, because we are going to be resecuring it with bobby pins, and then of course doing the same thing to the other side. It's super, super easy. The hardest part is probably right now getting the bobby pins. So you just want to pin your hair down so it's laying as evenly as it can on both sides and as flat as it can. And you can obviously do this however you like. So if you like yours a little more poofy or what have you, then go for it. Once you like how it's sitting on your head, I recommend securing with some hairspray or the glitter hairspray I talked about earlier. And you can go crazy with these. You can add some really fun bows. You can add some extra sparkles, however you like. It's so much fun. I do recommend wearing sunscreen with this on your neck just so you don't get burned, since your hair won't be blocking it. But they're so fun and cute for the summer. So on to number 2. So I just have my hair parted to the side. Again, you can part it however you like. And then I'm just going to go down and split it as evenly as I possibly can down the back. Then I'm just going to brush out my hair for any knots. And then we're going to start our French braid. So the simplest way I can describe it is it's like a normal braid, but you're adding pieces. So I'm taking the front piece, twisting it over the piece in the middle, the back piece, twisting it over the piece in the middle. Then I'm going to add a little bit of hair to the front piece and twist it over the piece in the middle, add a little bit of hair to the back piece and twist it over the hair in the middle, and so on and so forth, all the way down until I get to the base of my hair. Once you grab the last piece of hair, you're just going to continue going back and forth like a regular braid and securing it down at the bottom. Oh, look at Nala's little stretch. She's so cute. And then, of course, after I secure that with an elastic, I'm just going to repeat this process on the other side. So doing the same exact thing, but going, pulling it back towards the other way. So taking my front piece, going over the piece in the middle, and the back piece going over the piece in the middle, and then adding hair a little piece at a time. As I like to do with most of my hairstyles, I'm going to go in and pull it out a little bit. Like I said, I like a messier look a little bit more, so I'm just pulling it apart to make it a little more soft and pulling out some pieces in the front. You can do this as much or as little as you like to. I even like twisting the pieces in the front into little curls as well. And then you can go crazy with this. You can add a little flower crown, add some bows wherever you like. It's a really fun one. Again, wear some sunblock on your neck just to keep yourself safe. You can also sleep with this look for some really beautiful curls the next day. On to our next look. So now I'm going to do basically the same thing as the last one. So a French braid, I'm going to be taking the front piece, putting over the piece in the middle, and the back piece, putting over the piece in the middle, and then start to add little pieces of hair all the way down. But then we're going to finish this one off a little bit differently. So once I get down to about my ear, I'm just going to do a couple little extra pieces of a regular braid just to secure this little piece, and then I'm going to hold it as I gather my hair into a ponytail. It's just a simple ponytail. We're going to be fixing it in a minute, so don't stress too much about it being perfect. Just securing that with an elastic, and then I'm going to go in and again pull out some pieces of hair, make it a little bit messier, make it a little bit softer, and I'm going to do the same thing with pulling some pieces out in the front. And you can either go just like this, very simple, or another way is if you go back way, you can split your hair in the middle by the ponytail and then flip it through over the top, and it adds this really nice like little soft look to the back, which looks like a princess. Okay, it's time for the last look, and for this one I am going to be brushing out my hair because I am not doing a part with this one. I'm just going to brush it into a ponytail, the top half of my hair. So I basically do this by kind of pulling right above my ear and pulling that all back into like a top. If you're doing like a kind of a top half, top down look, so just gathering that top part and securing it with an elastic. After this part, you're not really going to be able to go back and like fix it, so I would recommend going in and pulling it out how you like, which is what I'm doing right here, pulling it out, making it a little bit softer and pulling out some pieces of hair. Then I'm going to turn around and kind of the same process as the last one. I'm going to make a hole right above the ponytail, and then I'm going to flip it through the top so it gives this nice little effect. And then I'm going to go through with the rest of my hair and just make a very simple braid. So taking the left piece, putting it over the piece in the middle, taking the right piece and putting it over the piece in the middle, and continuing this process all the way down. Once you secure the regular braid with an elastic, I go through and pull out the pieces right at the base of the braid, and I feel like this just makes it all come together a little more rather than looking like two separate elements, and it makes it look like one full and complete braid, which is just so soft and feminine, and I love it so much, which is why I call it the princess braid.
Thank you everyone so much for watching today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed seeing these different hair tutorials. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite hairstyles to rock in the summer season are. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I'll see you on Thursday with a very fun vlog. Bye guys.